Poverty by CAMILA Vega. Do you know that over 330 millions of children live in extreme poverty in our world? Poverty affects not just the future of our children, it also affects the education they receive, the health, and their everything in their lives. And this is a very big issue that we have to take more care of it and start helping our children. We have many problems, and I'm going to talk about 3 problems that I think that are very important. First, we have the lack of education. Here in Mexico, it is known for many of the children that they go to sell things. They are super little, and they are helping their family to get some money so they can eat and have a little bit more of money, and they don't go to school. This also can be because their fathers don't have the money to buy them uniforms or books or pencils or even shoes. And this is very sad because the children, they are not children, they are working for their life to have something to eat, to have a house, to have the basic, less than the basic things. And then we have the poor health and the lack of medical care. UNICEF says that 1 children every 5 seconds died due because of the poverty. And this is a huge number of children dying in our world at a day. As we can see in these photos, the children don't have good water to drink. The water is contaminated, but they don't have any other source to drink the water. And also the vaccines, they are super difficult to get for these people. And as we can see in these photos, the children are with malnutrition. That is a problem that many of our children have. And sometimes we can see some children with a big belly, but this doesn't indicate that they are eating well or eating a lot. This indicates that the children have parasites in their belly, and that's why they have a big belly. And it is very difficult for the families to get some help, and the children need a lot of health and responsibility. But if they don't have the resources to help them, well, they will not last long. And you can see this photo, black and white. There is a kid with a belly very big. That's he have parasites in his belly. And also it's very sad to see these photos and see all these kids having malnutrition and seeing their bones and just asking for some food. And I think it's very sad. Also, we have the unsafe living conditions that these kids are living with. In Mexico, there are a lot of cases of violence in their house, of part of the father, the mom, or any member of the family. They hit them, and sometimes the kids sleeps in the street to just stop getting hit or stop being with their family, you know? And this is also very sad, but I think that right now it's very common. A lot of families has it. And also it's very insecure sometimes in the places they live. They are like organizations like gangs, and the children have to be with them for them to have security. And also this is a problem because if the place they live is full of gangs and criminal organization, they have to adapt to survive in that place, because if they don't have studies, they don't have a healthcare, they don't have a family to support them. They are trying to get support from any person that will be there for them. And this is a criminal organization that is giving them a hand, but actually it's just they are only receiving a less minimum that they have to receive from our society. And we don't have to, well, it's their choice, but actually they don't have many choices, because right now it's very difficult to get a job, to go to study, to be something more. I think right now is a lot of, oh, how many you have, or in the government is very bad in just. Well, I think we could change this. Poverty is a global problem, and we have the sources to help it get over. We have the solutions, and I think we can start helping our children and also the fathers, to giving them education, giving them a plate of food, giving them vaccines, work, a house, a place that they have to be children. They're children. They don't have to be adults. They don't have to work. They just have to go to the school, to have a good education, to have a good meal in their house, to be secure in their house, to have a mom that loves them and a dad who protects them. I think it will be a great world if that happened, but also it will be very difficult. We can do it, but it will be very difficult with the government we have right now. That the only thing they want is more power than they have. They don't want to help the the poor ones. They just want to help themselves and their friends and their families, but they just see from themselves and they don't see the people that don't have a house, that don't have a plate of food, don't have water, don't have anything. And I think we have to start getting more in the shoes of the other people and helping them. Thank you for your attention.